So today's video is going to be unscripted, untamed, unedited, like all the uns. So let's go. Okay, so I just wrote down the 3 topics we're going to talk about today. So today we're going to talk about self-growth, the business, and empowerment. So self-growth. Let's talk about it. Over the past 2 months, like November was like my month of despair and just trying to figure out where I stood and where I was. And then December, it was like my figure out my footing. And then January is like boss, like my boss level of enthusiasm, like everything. It was just like, bring it. So, how did I go from despair, sadness, and unmotivation to like, I'm a boss, like I got this? It was a lot of just figuring myself out and just like motivating myself, and there was a lot of guilt and a lot of just like, I don't know, feeling like I'm losing potential. Like I'm missing out on potential that I could be doing right now. And I realized, well, for a few months, I was really scared about my income because right now I'm just like, I have been out of work for 3 months and I'm a like, by my calculations of how much money I have and what my living situation is, I'm going to be able to be out of work for like 10 more months, like just with the finances I have. So, but like in the beginning, I was so worried. It was like the mindset of scarcity of like feeling like I needed to do something because other people made me felt like I needed to do something. Comment below if you have ever felt that way before. So now, I have gotten to January. I did a lot of like positivity exercises for myself. Like I did a 3-month exercise, like a 3-month letter to myself of what I'm going to accomplish in the next 2 months. So in March 1st, I'm going to look at this letter and see what I have accomplished. And I would read it like occasionally now and then when I start forgetting my focus. And then there was this other activity where I did month to month. And it was basically like what I did was every month. So basically, I got this exercise from one of a book. This book, Angela's book. Anyway, so I got the exercise of basically every month, look at your last month. And then, so analyze your last month, see the potential and see what you have done and what you haven't done. And then for the next month, write down your goals of what you want to do next month. I think by doing this exercise, it makes me like stop lying to myself about like what I'm actually doing, where I'm focusing my time, and where like all my time's going and how I'm spending my time. Like I think in December I was waking up at 2 to 3 p.m. every single day. And I would be like, phew, it's been a long day of work at 5 p.m. Legit. But it's just been so much of like focusing on myself, focusing and asking myself the really hard questions that I haven't been trying to answer. Like, why are you waking up late every single day? Why are you not working? Why are you unmotivated? Why do you feel a certain type of way? Like, these are all things I already know, but I'm too scared to talk about. So, another activity that I actually did was Time for Linda. And I actually stopped that activity after like a week and a half or something like that. But during the time I did that, I think it got me out of my phase of, hey, I feel sorry for myself because bad stuff happened to me. And I started realizing, like, I asked myself the really hard questions. I would be like, why do you feel motivated to journal today? And these questions really inspired me to keep going. But then, like, I just grew out of it. I was just like, oh, like, I don't need to write everything down anymore. Because every single day that I'm working, like, I don't know my plans. Maybe I should set out plans. But the thing is, every single day that I've been working, like, in December, I set a goal for January. And basically, January's goal is wake up at 10 a.m. and go to sleep at 12. I haven't been doing that as, like, literally, but I feel like my schedule's been better than before. Like, there's days I wake up at 8 a.m., there's days I wake up at 6 a.m., there's days I wake up at 11 a.m., but it's not like I woke up at 2 p.m. and I worked real hard, bro. So I think in that sense, I have, like, really shifted my life. So I'm really proud of myself. Like, I feel like I have never been better in my whole life. Like, this is my peak moment. Like, this, like, from my life, up, down, and peak. Like, I'm at my peak. So there's that. Let's talk about my business. I just wanted to talk about it and be open about this. So I don't even know, like, how it came to me. It was like, I have this word that it's just like, it's like a little buzzword for me. It's like, it flowed. Basically, when I say it flowed, it was like my third eye opening up and doing all the work for me. And the person that was typing, like, knew she was typing, but, like, the words coming out, she was, like, so at awe at, like, what she was typing, basically. So my knowledge just flowed. And so I did realize, like, in January that I wanted to have my first client. I had no idea what it was going to be in. I had no idea what I was doing, like, all of that. So at first, and my first client, if you see this, like, hi, I have no idea what I'm doing. But anyways, I figured it out. Like, I don't know. Like, I was so surprised that I figured my life out, kind of way. Like, in 3 days, I had a program. I had all the activities I put into it. And, like, I knew what was going to happen. Like, I knew what my class was going to be. And it's slowly still developing. But I realized, like, I have found myself. Like, I have started loving myself more through this process of just, like, realizing, like, there are things that just don't match up with me and I just need to let them go. And this one thing that has actually driven me is my passion for, like, for just spreading knowledge and empowering people. So, like, I'm just so excited about it. So I got my first free client in January, and I might be getting a second client. We'll see. My clients depend on whether or not they're a good fit for me, because one of the things I really don't want is, like, oh, I did her class and I hated her class because we didn't match up at all. Well, they wouldn't say we didn't match up. It would be like, oh, none of her stuff did what I needed it to do. And I would be like, yeah, because we didn't match up. And that makes no sense for me to accept a client that doesn't want to work on themselves, basically, and think that I will help them change them when they know they don't want to work on themselves. So it was just that. So I am looking for clients. I am looking at potential clients that I can empower, shift their mindset, and show them, like, improve themselves. Like, I have this class and it's called the 7 Pillars of Life. Basically, we look at your housing, social, your health, your family, like a lot of other aspects of your life, and just figure out, like, which part of your life do you really want to grow. So the other night, I was on a call with my friend, it was like a longtime friend. I known her for like 10 years or longer even. And oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So she's like a big sister to me. And the inspiration she brings me, the support, like there are times when like people will not understand me, but the support that she brings me has like, it just fills my heart with joy of like how much she just gives me hope, joy, and happiness of like telling her like, hey, this is what I want to do. And she's like, yes, 100% support. I love you. We're going to do this. So I just love people like that. Anyway, so I just like got on a phone call with her and we talked. And one of the talks that we had was basically like looking for a long-term partner. And the partner was basically like we decided we wanted to manifest it into her life. So like, I don't know, there's a lot of beliefs I have, and one of the beliefs is like manifestations happen, but they don't always happen exactly the way that you believe it to happen. Like when I was really young, when I was in high school, sophomore year, I really wanted this friend to be my best friend. And it didn't happen. I was like, I want a best friend. I want someone that understands me. I want someone to love me for who I am. And 5 years, 7 years later, I got that. I realized that I got that. And that was like one of the biggest, oh, wow moments that I had. And I didn't realize it was going to work in my favor, that this manifestation was going to help me realize like my life, and I'm going to realize like this manifestation was going to improve my life so much. That person is Axel. Like, that's my best friend. So basically, wrapping up all the business talk, basically I'm looking for clients. If you want to be a free client of mine and get some empowerment classes from me and just work on yourself to be your better version of yourself. Like, we work on financial stuff. We work on a lot of stuff just to help you like understand yourself better and know what you want in life. And like, I don't know. One of the things that I have seen lately is basically like a lot of people don't know their purpose. Like, they have never been asked their purpose before. And it's just so sad to see, because it's like, I don't know. When I talked to one of my friends, she was like a coach to me. She like helped me figure out my purpose, and I am forever in debt to her for helping me figure out my purpose. And the thing is, like, the scarcity mindset in me says, hey, there's not enough people to go around. There's not enough people that like need my help. So, but at the same time, like, my abundance mindset says, hey, you're fine. Like, there's going to be customers for you, and there's going to be customers for this friend. Like, we're in the same field, and at the same time, we're totally different. We're totally different people. We're totally different fields. And it's just like, yeah, you're right. Like, there's no competition whatsoever wherever you go, because no one competition, no one company is the same. So like what I mean by that is, like, you can have a bakery, and this certain bakery had the purpose of being gluten-free for every single customer, because their customer field was supposed to be all gluten-free. Now, if they have people that enjoy their product and they don't they like the gluten-free products, yay. But this other company can start out with like, oh, I want all these products to be dairy-free. And like, that's their purpose. So like, everyone has their purpose, and it's okay to be different. Like, you have to be different, basically. Like, be you. Be different. Be the person that you're too embarrassed to be because you just don't understand how to let yourself out. And that has been me the last 22 years of my life. So basically my whole life. So yeah. And I'm sorry this video is so long, but like, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope my uncandid self is like gonna help you, inspire you, and give you more knowledge. So, I think I touched on this already. So my next topic is empowerment. But the thing is, like, I have empowered myself so much, and I want to keep empowering people. Like, so I was just on Instagram scrolling, and I have this Instagram social media addiction of like constantly checking Instagram. It's not like I constantly check Instagram, like scroll through Instagram. It's more like, oh, I pick up my phone, Instagram. I pick up my phone, Coinbase, like investment stuff. I pick up my phone, email. Like it's the gratifying move of picking up my phone and finding out something new happening. And like it's unhealthy. I realized last night that like I posted something and I actually went to other people's pages and like posted stuff to start conversations, because that's one of the things you're supposed to do to like get more people like into your following kind of way. But I realized like it was so stressful in a way. Like I realized my intentions weren't there. I realized that like yeah, I was doing the right moves, but my intentions weren't correct. Like I I wanted these followers. I wanted followers. I wasn't giving them knowledge kind of way. It was like I want you as a follower, and that's all I want from you basically. And that's really not okay. So I thought about that and I realized that like if I do like engage with other people again, I want to actually like give knowledge and don't make it feel like a hey, follow me for more information kind of thing. Just more like, hey, I want to give you all this knowledge because I do. And that's something I'm going to live for, because that's my purpose. My purpose is to live on earth, inspire people, give people their needs, fast track their life into a more productive life and all of that. So, yeah. Um Thanks for listening if you're still here, and thank you, creative family. Have a great day. Bye.